Hi there. Welcome to the program Research and Innovation today, where our goal is the public understanding of science. We have a very interesting guest today, and I say very, very interesting. Here is someone who holds a doctorate degree in plant pathology from Texas A&M University, USA, and a master's in plant pathology, as well as a bachelor's in plant protection from Purdue University, Indiana, in the USA. He has so many experiences, working in his field of interest, in the interest of Africa, and I'm telling you, is very, very knowledgeable. Right now, he is the Cowpea project manager for the African Agricultural Technology Foundation, AATF. His office is based here in Abuja. Is Dr. Issoufou Kollo Abdurrahman. His colleagues call him Dr. Kollo, and I'm going to stick to Dr. Kollo. Dr. Kollo, you are welcome.
Thank you very much for inviting me to this research and innovation today. I am very happy to be here. So thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Doctor. Look, let's start like this. I do understand a few weeks back you are in Ghana.
Yeah.
And that is my primary interest today. I mean, there are so many things we can talk about, but that's what I want to talk to you about. I want to understand your mission to Ghana. What was happening in Ghana?
Oh, thank you very much. And I am very happy to learn what Ghana is your primary interest, because you see, any guy from Niger has almost three home countries: Niger, Ghana, and Nigeria. So, no, Ghana, I went to Ghana because Ghana is one of the partnering countries. Ghana is involved in the port border resistant cowpea project. So since this is why I want to see what is going on the port border cowpea in Ghana. And Ghana is very advanced, although Nigeria is the most advanced country. But Ghana is catching up with Nigeria. So I want to see what is the level of the research and what's going on, what are the problems my colleagues and my partners in Ghana are facing, and how can we solve it. So, and I am very glad to find out what PBR cowpea is very advanced, and we want to catch up with Nigeria. We want PBR cowpea to be released in Ghana too. So this is why me and my team, we went to Ghana to see.
So specifically, how far have they gone now?
Oh, we finished, there are some biosafety data to be collected and to write the reports and explain the data to the biosafety management. So I am very happy to know that we finished essentially all the collection of the regulatory data, and we had filled the dossier, submitted the dossier, but we are going to submit to the biosafety agency in Ghana. We finished writing the dossier and we discussed with the management of SARI, but the Savannah Research Institute in Northern Ghana. We discussed with them about the different ways to submit our PBR cowpea dossier to the biosafety authority in Ghana. So this is what we are preparing.
Okay.
I hope I answered to your question. Huh?
Yes, to be clear, what does it mean to compile a dossier? I mean, if I don't understand, I will ask.
Okay.
And yeah, I will follow up.
That's so very good.
When you say you're compiling a dossier for your own purpose, what does that mean? Does it mean that, okay, all the work has been finished, you put the documentation together, and you're using that as the basis for application to the regulatory agency or something? Just get us to be clear on that.
Okay, thank you for giving me your. Yeah, before any GM crop is released, you have to show the proof but this is safe for the environment and this is also safe for human and animals. So you do a lot of trials and analysis. And all this data, you put them in a dossier, what we call in a dossier. When there is an application form that has to be filled, the application form came from the National Biosafety Agency. So we fill all this. So this is exactly as you said, it is the application form and also all the data on biosafety that we are going to submit to apply to the National Biosafety Agency of Ghana to get the release of PBR Cowpea. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So this is exactly like what you have already done in Nigeria, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You are very
So
correct.
you have the cowpea released in Nigeria as we speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, before that happened in Nigeria, I'm aware there were all kinds of controversies and, resistance.
Yeah.
Before you could get this thing done in Nigeria, that is the release of the cowpea. Is that the same situation in Ghana?
Oh yeah, the situation are very similar. The two situations are very similar. Where it is the same opposition groups. They had their branch in Ghana. So these are some of the NGOs. They had their branch in Ghana who are making a lot of noise and are trying to convince people to scare people about GM products. So it is the same situation, but we handle also the situation similarly. The same thing we did in Nigeria to explain to people very patiently, but the PBR, actually the GMO crops released in the world, food crop are very safe. It is very patient explanation to people. We have to do it patiently and with scientific facts. So I think it will work, but it is the same situation. We want also to, the same thing we did in Nigeria, we want it to be realized in Ghana for the benefit of our farmers, not for the benefit of anybody, but except the farmers and the society.
Now, let's talk about the science.
Yeah.
We will come back to the social aspect of things.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the science first.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we need this kind of cowpea, GM cowpea that you are doing? We have always grown cowpeas. That's what we call beans.
Yeah.
Why do we need the one that you are doing?
You see, why we want to GMO cowpea is we had a serious problem in cowpea production is very low. So because of we got many insects attacking cowpea, but there is one particular one which is very difficult to manage. That is the pot borer cowpea. We call it usually another name, popular name is maruca. Unless maruca is controlled, it will be very difficult to increase cowpea yield significantly. And cowpea is an important because this insect alone can destroy most of the crop. Why do farmers have to plant and harvest only 200 kilograms or 400 kilograms and is spraying pesticide 10 times? In northern Ghana, farmers spray every 3 days. Farmers have to spray during cowpea. We counted some farmers spray on average 10 times during cropping season. So there is no resistance in cowpea. Cowpea just doesn't have any resistance against maruca. So we need, because cowpea is important, that's a major protein source for most of our poor people who don't have enough income to buy meat or milk. And Ghana is not a livestock country. They don't have enough milk or meat. Most of people in the north and the south relies on cowpea to get their protein. So this is why after trying so many times, looking at all the cowpea collections in the world, whatever cowpea exists in our gene banks, we look at them. Scientists have looked at them. There is no resistance against Maruca. So it was a time when scientists in US and other countries have shown that, hey, you can control similar insects in maize and cotton using biotechnology. And we said to ourselves, why not to adopt this technology? So we wrote, cowpea scientists sit down and wrote the first proposal and say, okay, where can we find someone to find us? And we turned to USAID and said, USAID say, okay, we are going to fund you to go. It is to solve a serious problem in our society, in our countries, what we embark on developing a GMO cowpea resistant to Maruca. So it is not academic purposes, we use this high level of science to solve one of our basic problems in our, one of our most important crop. Yeah.
The issue, Dr. Kollo, is Maruca.
Yeah, Maruca.
So your technology kills Maruca.
Yeah.
What else does it kill? Because we have had all kinds of insinuations to the fact that it even can kill human beings. It kills other insects, it kills butterflies, it kills bees, and so on and so forth. What else does it kill?
No, you see, if it kills all of this, it doesn't kill. We did a trial in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Burkina Faso, to see the effect on non-target organisms, like the other insects. We never found, and nobody has found, but it doesn't kill bees, it doesn't kill houseflies, it doesn't kill any other things. It targets Maruca and insect pests, which may look like Maruca. It has no effect on butterflies, no effect on the other butterflies. So, and the mechanism, the way the BT protein work has been known since the 1950s. It is highly specific proteins. Scientists work it out even before the first GM crop was developed. This is why BT, the bacteria itself, when we say BT, it is a soil bacterium called Bacillus thuringiensis. It exists almost in every soil. This bacteria is sold itself as a biopesticide. You can go in many pesticide store, you can find the BT, the bacteria itself.
Okay. You are trying to solve a problem for farmers.
Yeah.
Do the farmers know you are trying to solve this problem for them? Do they understand what you are trying to do?
Oh, we explain to farmers on the radio, on TV. Thank you for asking this question, and this is why interview like this one, I hope also some of the people who are interested in agriculture can listen to it. So we got a lot of radio program and other in native languages explaining to farmers. And farmers themselves, every year we make them visit our trials, and they are very happy. And now it is the pressure we are having, is what the pressure are asking, the farmers are asking, why are we delaying the release of this variety? The pressure is coming from the farmers to get this variety out. So it is very good for me. It means my work is useful. The intended target knew about it, and the more the pressure developed to get the seed out from the farmer, the happier I am. So, and this is what we are experiencing.
Your organization is Africa-wide. It is headquartered in Kenya.
Yeah.
But what is your interest, particularly as far as these crops are concerned, cowpea, as far as it is concerned? Why Nigeria? Why Ghana?
You see, there are two reasons I can come up with. There are two reasons. First of all, Nigeria is the leading producer of cowpea in the world and in Africa. And Nigeria is also the leading importers of coffee in the sub-region because of Nigeria's population. If you compare Nigeria, Niger Republic close is the second producer, but Nigeria, you can compare the population in Nigeria and Niger. So, Burkina is a big producer of coffee, but Nigeria is also Burkina doesn't have as much population as Ghana, and the second reason, Ghana Ghana is not a big producer of coffee, but Ghana is a big consumer of coffee because Ghana the production is concentrated in the north. So these countries we started with Nigeria, Ghana, and Burkina because these are the three countries who had at the beginning when the project is started. These three countries have a biosafety legislation which allow us to have our first trials. The other countries didn't have biosafety legislations. So we couldn't go there because we need the framework, the policy framework does not exist in those countries, so we cannot go. But Nigeria has the right framework, policy framework. You got the Biosafety Development Agency, you got the Biotechnology Development Agency, and you got the Biosafety Management Agency in Nigeria. Similarly, the same thing in Ghana and Burkina. So they had the same institutional framework which allows people to do research in biotechnology. So this is why we were initially focused in these three countries. But now last year, Niger or 2 years ago, Niger Republic had a biosafety legislations. So we are looking at ways to expand the project to Niger Republic.
Niger Republic, Burkina Faso, these are more in the Sahelian belt.
Yeah.
Whereas much of Nigeria, Ghana are, further below. Is there any role that environmental factors are playing? I mean, why is it that it has to be here and not in the Sahel?
No, what I tell you is that the Sahelian countries, like beside Burkina in the Sahel or the French-speaking countries, beside Burkina, there is no other country which had biosafety legislation at that time. Burkina had one because what happened in Burkina was what the farmers in Burkina. I will give you the historic of the biosafety legislation in Burkina. The cotton growers in Burkina sent a delegation to see the former president, Blaise, and told Blaise that we have been producing cotton, but we are not getting anything from it for many decades. And cotton is very important for the economy. Unless you do something to improve our conditions, we cotton growers are going to abandon cotton. So the president has it back on the wall because of the pressure of the cotton growers. So the president sent people to contact Monsanto at that time to see how they can get, and Burkina can get BT cotton. That's the story of BT cotton, and this is how it led to the first biosafety legislation in Burkina. So it is not the way around as people are telling you, but it is the companies which came and tried to dump. No, it is the pressure of the cotton growers who made Burkina open its gates, open the way for biotechnology in Burkina Faso. The other countries didn't have that pressure.
So since Burkina Faso has a biosafety legislation, they even have experience with cotton.
Yeah.
Why are you focusing on Nigeria and Ghana for cowpea and not Burkina Faso that has experience in GM cultivation?
So thank you for answering the question, but I will tell you, Burkina is part of the project. As soon as we release BT cowpea in Burkina, we are in Ghana, we will be embarking on Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is a little bit late but it is part of our project. Burkina is part of our project. At the time I'm talking to you, there are many trials going in Burkina. So Burkina is one of the key members of this project.
You see, still talking about the science, what people are afraid of.
Yeah.
You know, what you call cowpea is what we call in the general population beans.
Yeah.
And we know that beans doesn't have problem just only in the field.
Yeah.
It also has problems in storage. There are all kinds of bugs that eat up beans in the storage. Can your technology also protect against the bugs that eat beans in storage?
No, it cannot. It doesn't affect the bugs in storage. It does not affect, because the BT is very specific against this Maruca and other. It does not affect. It does not. But there are other methods of controlling the storage. The storage weevil. There are other methods to control it.
Which is not by genetic modification.
No, not by genetic modification.
And what we are talking about is genetic modification. You know, why I am asking this question is there is so much fear being promoted out there that GM will just kill everything, including human beings, including bees. So what you are saying is it cannot even kill those bugs that eat beans in storage.
No, it doesn't. It has no effect on the bugs. So we need to have other methods to control these bugs. People who are saying it's because their job is to scare people, to create a panic in the population. There are even worse than that. There is, so they are not afraid to spread the lies. And there are other lies, like if you plant it in your field, you cannot plant anything again, will not grow in your field. Well, these are big lies, because we got weeds problems every year in the same field. So, no, these are generally misinformation, fake news, people call it, is spread by the anti-GMOs to scare people. It has no basis at all. Yeah.
Nigeria buys a lot of beans from Niger. Ghana buys a lot from Niger, from Burkina, and things like that. When it comes to regional trading, what you are trying to do now is make Ghana self-sufficient in cowpeas, Nigeria self-sufficient in cowpeas. Then who buys Niger's cowpea? Who buys Burkina Faso's cowpeas?
No, thank you
These
very
are
much.
political questions.
Thank you for asking these questions, because the problem is that cowpea consumption is increasing a lot in Niger. When I was growing up, we don't eat cowpea much. Cowpea is reserved for poor people. If you go to Burkina, the local consumption of cowpea is increasing much. I was shocked 5 years ago when I came back and found that cowpea is more expensive than pearl millet. This is the first time, because in Niger Republic, because younger generation we had one government who promotes the consumption of cowpea. So you don't want also Nigeria to find itself, or Ghana to find itself where they cannot. There is no cowpea in the sub-region where they can import. So it is, if cowpea consumption continue at the same rate we see it, Niger will not have a surplus to export. Also Burkina may not have a surplus to export. So we need to look at all these things. So it will not in the short term, in the long run, in the short term, it will not affect really the ability of Niger or Burkina to export its cowpea, because consumption, they may not even have enough to export. So we don't want our countries to find in the situation where there is a shortage, chronic shortage of cowpea.
There is a particular thing that is of concern to those who may be interested.
Yeah.
It looks as if, or it has been alleged, that this technology is promoted by outside interest to kind of dominate Africa. Now you are you just came back from Ghana, and you said you have compiled a dossier of the scientific work they have done in Ghana. What component of the work was done by Ghanaian scientists, and what component of work were received from outside?
We Cowpea scientists are the one who decided to develop this technology, and we negotiate with, at that time it was Monsanto. Monsanto didn't come to us. We went to Monsanto, we said, we negotiate. Can we get this technology free on humanitarian basis to help our farmers? After several rounds of negotiation, Monsanto agreed to give us the gene, the right to use the gene on a royalty-free basis, on a humanitarian basis. We were the one who went and contacted Monsanto. So when we get it, at that time, BT transformation with the technology to put the gene in Cowpea was very difficult. We tried it for many years at AATF, it didn't work. So then we heard about one of world specialists in CSR, Australia. We called him and said, dear Dr. TJ, can you help us to develop our Cowpea? He said, okay. So TJ, Australia help us to transform, to develop the initial things in Cowpea. So when we get the first things of Cowpea, then it was shipped to Burkina, Ghana, and others to do the breeding work, the transfer of this trait, the resistant trait. The transfer of the resistant trait is done by our scientists in IR, in Sari in Ghana, IR here in Nigeria, ABU Zaria, Sari in Ghana, and Inera in Burkina Faso. So the scientists did this work. The scientists also did all the trials required by biosafety agency management.
Are they Nigerian, Ghanaian, Burkinabe scientists, or from Australia to get the job done for them? Or are we saying that all the local work were done by local scientists?
Local scientists, when the Cowpea was transformed, we get the initial, we know it works now, the technology works in Cowpea. Then the technology, when the new Cowpeas, which had the traits, were handed to the scientists in Africa, like Professor Issoufou in ABU. He took this new Cowpea and made all the crosses, all the new development, and developed a new variety that have all the characteristic farmers and consumers like in Nigeria. Similarly, the local scientists in Ghana and Burkina did all the breeding work, but all the downstream work, the most important downstream work, were done locally by our local scientists, our colleagues here, like Professor Issoufou from ABU and his team, or Dr. Atokple in Ghana with his team, or Dr. Jean-Baptiste Batiano in Burkina Faso. So these are key players who did the work, and they collect all the data on the biosafety.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And well, just before we go, this is about Cowpea. After Cowpea, what next?
Cowpea, after Cowpea, what is next? Actually, AATF and his partners, like the National Research Center in Badeji, we had a project, a good project on rice, where we want to, and our objective is to cut down on the rice import in our countries. We created that project because of 2008 crisis, when there was no rice. Vietnam, Thailand, and India shut down the rice exports, and it created serious trouble in Africa. We said we need to get rice independence. We need to cut down seriously on our dependency on foreign rice. There is another work going on actually in maize with ABU, and also if what I can tell you about it, and I hope this will have very big impact. Wherever you see us working, it means we had problems, and very serious problem we want to solve for our smallholder farmers and also society. So
All right.
rice and maize are big
Rice,
target for us, and maize
maize,
are big targets.
and perhaps cotton.
Cotton
You
is
mentioned
already out.
cotton in
Cotton is
cotton
already
is
out.
already
The
out.
BT cotton.
Oh,
Farmers are already growing happily, very happy
all right.
about it. The BT cotton in Nigeria. So BT cotton
Okay.
is very big in cotton.
All
Wow.
right.
I
So
have
we
seen.
we we, we look forward to all these other crops coming up, and we do understand, or we hope that people out there in the public are also beginning to understand that this technology is meant for them, at least as you have said, and maybe over time, as these things are coming into the market, people will relate differently with them. So thank you very much, Dr. Kollo, for honoring our invitation. It's been
Thank you
nice
very
talking
much.
to you. We had a
Thank
conversation
you for
with
inviting me.
Dr.
Thank you. Yeah.
Kollo Abdurrahman, who is a Cowpea project manager for African Agricultural Technology Foundation. We spoke largely about the introduction of genetically modified cowpea or
Yeah.
beans, we say, in
Yeah.
Ghana. That's already been done in Nigeria. It's about being done in Ghana. And he talked about Burkina Faso also. This is just by way of project report. Dr. Kollo, thank you very, very much
You're
for this.
welcome very much. I am very happy that we had this session. I hope we will have another
Okay.
one, a longer one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's been our pleasure bringing this to you. And subsequently, there will be other interesting interviews with other scientists on this program. Our aim is the popularization of science in our general community. Thanks for watching. See you some other time.